think she lost one shoe. Gang the truth. I told her, oh my F's, you got the juice. I pulled up at her friend's house and kicked her out the coop. Gave that the boot. Bye-bye. Yeah, she untamed gorilla that was born in the zoo. That's why you so rude. Who the is you? I've been this way since school. Spent the whole million on one set, it's ocean blue. That's why you so up, cause I pay my dues. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Lions and the Broncos on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. After this, the games count for real. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, back in the day, it was 6 preseason games, then 4, now 3. So here we are, this one, the last tune-up before the regular season gets going.
Yeah, and I know it's easy to start looking ahead to the regular season, and of course there's an excitement that comes when the games get real, but for so many players on these rosters, this is where careers and opportunities are made. I know from talking to these coaches, they're coming in. This game matters. It's how they build their roster. It's how they make the last couple difficult decisions, because once these teams get cut down for the start of the regular season, the real games get going, and they want to make sure they have the right guys in that locker room come week 1.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week.
He fumbled the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
A second down throw for Goff. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. On play action, Goff. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That's to the right side. He's got Polk. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Goff. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Goff. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It is a big play there for the Lions. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll send him over to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Williams in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's in! Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Lions.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Past the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Back to throw is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Goff to throw on first down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Goff. Here comes the screen to Brooks. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. From the gun, it's Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Taken down by Kirby Joseph. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Got it into the hands of Mims. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throwing, Nix. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw is Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
A gain of 5.
Here's Austin McNamara now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Goff. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This complete to Polk. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. 2nd down and 8. Now, Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On third down, here's Brooks. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's the punter now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So we've reached halftime here in the final week of the preseason as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, this is the final dress rehearsal. Still a chance for someone to make a big play that cements his spot on the roster. And to bring it your way, let's get it right back out.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with first and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Lions first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. A carry now for Brooks. And past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Goff to throw. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. Second down and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after. Here's Goff. Here comes the screen to Brooks.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the first down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Flowers now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Williams gets it on the draw. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Receiver in motion, headed left. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He'll bring this up to the 22. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession, and they appear to be ticketed for a 3-0 preseason finish. Sometimes that's meaningful, sometimes not, but we'll see what they can do here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. He'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get it inside the 20. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off?
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll stick with him again. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The PAT, up and good. And the Lions go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's going to have a Broncos, and he is going to have the Chargers.
And the Broncos first down.
That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll run on second down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Broncos 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Agnew on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the 1st down. And they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Denver, good night, everybody.